What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Carlito's venture into the main event. In our last episode, we hopped into ECW's One Night Stand, took care of business alongside Mick Foley, but we know the story ain't done there. Our quest to confirm ourselves as the #1 contender continues on as we chase after John Cena and his Goonies. Let's see what unravels here. Raw after One Night Stand, your boy got the night off, nothing here for us, so we're gonna do some endurance training over the week. Gotta keep that body staying right. We know John Cena was hating on us for going to ECW, calling One Night Stand a publicity stunt.
I don't agree with the champ's comments about One Night Stand being a publicity stunt, but I'm glad you accepted his challenge. Not only will you get to wear down a rival contender, you're going to earn Raw some very nice ratings in the process.
And in turn, laid down the challenge for us to take on Khali. We gon' do that thing. As we've proved in our general manager mode, Carlito can beat Khali. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing.
I didn't think you'd be dumb enough to accept that challenge, but it ain't like you've been making a lot of smart choices lately. I saw your One Night Stand match, and I'll be surprised if you can even walk to the ring Monday night.
So Mick has gone on a bender since One Night Stand. Nobody's seen him. Hope the boy's alright. I'm sure he's gonna be okay. Heading into the next Raw, let's get into it.
With only 1 month to go until Vengeance, the action continues here on Raw. This is Jim Ross with Jerry Lawler at ringside, and tonight you'll see two of Raw's top contenders go head-to-head.
That's a great match, JR, but I'm just happy to be back here on Raw and away from ECW.
Speaking of ECW, you have to think that this superstar is still feeling the effects of his appearance at One Night Stand.
No question, but he knows he can't back down from this challenge either.
After One Night Stand, there's no doubt that he's a fighting challenger who'll make a great fighting champion.
Yeah, but if he's not careful, he might not even make it to the championship match at Vengeance.
Doesn't it strike you as a little odd that he's supposed to be a serious contender for the championship, and yet the champ himself put this match together?
Of course not. The champ wants to put his contenders against each other to wear them all down. That's why he works so hard to make it happen.
Out here, but maybe I shouldn't be. He's obviously hoping to help his ally steal a victory.
Come on, JR. You know as well as I do, he doesn't need any help stealing anything.
Stop now.
And this match was by far the most difficult and most tedious match we've had so far in this series. Khali was a slippery dog throughout. The number of reversals this man had in him. He was slipping out of holds, reversing everything I was throwing at him. I tried to execute my finisher like 4 or 5 times, but he didn't let it happen. None of those times. There were some serious moments of doubt, but we handled business and took care of Khali.
No way. I can already tell this.
Bleeding all over the ring, but we got the job done, and then the shenanigans began. And the most unrealistic dropkick. Khali stays just doing unrealistic things in this game. But we get bailed out yet again by our main rival. And so far, anytime we get saved by somebody, we end up having a blow-off match with them. So let's see what this brings us. But it's good to see Mick Foley back in the ring. I'm giving you a shot at the champ. I want a title match, not a non-title match, though. Coach, what's going on? This is a good chance to measure yourself against the champ and weaken him before your title shot at Vengeance, if you actually get that far. If you know anything about where Foley is, let me know. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever, Coach. You're starting to let me down here. I'm the contender. Give me my match. Foley swings for the fences. Foley re-emerged from his supposed seclusion this past week on Raw with his trusty 2x4 Barbie by his side. Surprisingly, hold on, there's no barbed wire on that 2x4 that he came out with, so they're just lying. The inaccuracies continue. Surprisingly, not only did he take a swing at Cena and Khali, who had taken to double-teaming Carlito after the match, he also took a swing at Carlito himself, perhaps forgetting who it was meant to attack. GM Coachman cannot possibly allow that maniac Foley to compete on Raw after garbage like that. Foley's about a nickel short of a nickel right now. The heat continues. He's completely lost it, and it nearly caused serious injuries to two of Raw's franchise players. GM Coachman responded by saying that Cena's hands aren't exactly clean either, and that Foley at least didn't hurt anyone, which is more than I can say about Cena. While fault for the incident is hotly debated, both Carlito, that's me, and Foley were unavailable for comment. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
So, you got yourself a non-title match against me. Big frickin' deal. All that's gonna prove is you got no business stepping in the ring with a true champion like me. You're about to learn a painful lesson, kid.
Listen, I know last week didn't go like I planned, but you need me to help you out. Stick with me just until we get the champ's partners out of the way. Once that's done, all bets are off, but until then, you've got nothing to worry about from me.
But you need me to help you out. Nice job, guys.
You made the right call, and I'm not going to let you down. We're going to tear those guys apart limb from limb. I've got your back against the champ as long as you've got mine in my match. Deal?
I didn't make any call. Here's a shocker. Cena will have one of his buddies manage him in your upcoming match, so watch your back. I know you'll be anxious to give them both a few lumps if you can, but there's a good chance they'll try to double team you again. The referee is supposed to call for a DQ if anything inappropriate starts to happen, but be careful. You know how sneaky they can be. Tough luck, Coach.
Less than 1 month remains until vengeance. This is Oklahoma's own Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and the champ is in action tonight.
Yeah, in a non-title match because this wannabe contender went whining to the GM.
Whining? The champ tried to assault him after his match last week.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's the champ's job to defend his title at all costs. Any real challenger has to be just as ruthless.
Finally, after a month of dealing with the champ's henchman, he's finally getting his chance to step into the ring against the champ himself.
This might be a non-title match, but you can bet that it could make him or break him as a championship contender.
Ever since One Night Stand, there's
Fun fact, Mick Foley
been
doesn't even have a
little
match tonight. I don't know what
off
he was
about
talking
Mick
about.
Off? Just say it, JR. This guy's nuts. Having him watching your back is a terrible idea. But beggars can't be choosers.
After what he did last week, our general manager forced the champion into this match. This could be a preview of vengeance right here.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I haven't heard anything official about a championship match, have you? Vengeance is still a month away.
He's supposed to be a contender for the championship, but here he is defending the champ.
Come on, JR. He's not here to defend the champ. He's here to keep an eye on his fellow contenders.
Jim Ross here with
Big
Jerry, the
marquee
King Lawler.
one-on-one matchup with the champ. You've got to get a closer look to see how this all goes down.
That's because
It's going to be a big one.
Oh.
Bow! But we are going to be ready for it. John Cena is the highest rated superstar in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Carlito is not. We are at a 90 overall at the moment, but we have got the spirit of the #1 contender flowing through us. This is a non-title match, but I can totally see this game dicking us over if we do not win this right here. So if we want to become champ, we've got to beat John Cena twice. That's as far as I'm concerned.
How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are?
I love the little roll. It just makes me so quick and so speedy. So slippery. You can't get your hands on me. Oh, but you can hit me with a reversal if you need to. Oh, we got some hands on there, but I got an elbow to his face on that one. Quick hip toss, and then we hit him with some fists to the face. Administering those for free. Okay, but Cena's going to come with a good amount of reversals. He's got great stats on this game. He's a brawling type, so he's going to come with some fists in a flurry. So we got to get out of there and dodge in a hurry. Yeah, now I'm saying, Alright, we're not going to make those bad rhymes anymore throughout this video. We got some focusing to do. We got to get ready for Cena. And we are flying around here, but we took some knees to the gut on that one. Okay, here we go, Carlito. Show him why you're a high flyer. Yes, sir. That big old elbow coming off the momentum of the ropes, and then we go hit him with a big old senton right there. There we go. Carlito in this series cannot be stopped, y'all. This is a man possessed. This is main event Lito.
That's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings.
There we go. Nice little scoop slam setting us up for our next maneuver. It's got to be a high-flying aerial maneuver. We're going to try to hit him with the moonsault this time. This time we do connect. Let's get the Pinsky. 1, 2, and no. We got the no-ski. We're going to have to hit Cena with a finisher or 2 at least in this match. You can say that much. Nice snapmare and then big right drop kick off the top of his dome piece.
You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
There it is. There it is. Cool shot. It's over. We just defeated the champ one-on-one cleanly. Let's go. 2. Oh, no, sir. Cena kicks out. This match continues. Oh, and he just leveled me. Just absolutely decked me. And I've never seen Cena do that one time. I don't know why they put that in his moveset. But now Cena's building up a little bit of momentum, and we know that the computer tends to turn it up a notch or 2 towards the end of the match, towards the climax of the bout.
What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slobber knock.
Yeah, but we are not letting that happen. We're not going to let that man sit on us and just punch us in the face.
With a case of the limber tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
Cena, we are too hot right now. We might not be able to seal the deal for the title, but I tell you what, right now I am untouchable here on this evening at Raw.
Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Big old vertical suplex here, and we're just throwing the whole book at him. A little bow and arrow action. I think he's got a rope break. Yes, he does. We are honorable. So we will not hold it. I don't think we have those capabilities anyway. He doesn't have that dirty fighting style. And Cena's hurt. Cena is fresh pickings. He's just waiting for me to pounce one more time, and this pounce is coming with fists to the face. Here we go. Come on, get your ass up. Get your ass up.
You're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire.
And then we'll just throw his ass down. Now get your ass up again so we can hit you with this cool shot. Yes, sir. There we go. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. We just defeated the champ.
See, this is what I was talking about. Foley's gone completely around the bend.
Well, his opponent certainly isn't helping matters by baiting him like that.
He's just revealing how far gone Foley is. Somebody better get a padded cell ready.
Well, I don't see insanity. I see rage and frustration. Nothing more.
Call it what you want. Mick Foley's a mad dog, and somebody better put him down.
Okay, so we've got to pause and talk about this here for a moment because I have no idea what is supposed to be playing out in this cutscene because they literally could have made it do anything. They're the ones who made the game, and there is just so much speculation. I'm thinking the game assumes that I lost and that Mick Foley cost me this match is what this cutscene is trying to set up, but it's up to imagination because they do not do a good job executing this cutscene. Let's continue. Strange ringmates? Despite concerns that Foley's personal issues are endangering Carlito and his chances to advance to a championship match against Cena at Vengeance, the two superstars are set to team together against Khali and Dykstra this week on Raw. Again. As well as the obvious issues that Foley presents for all of these WWE superstars, the match is further intensified by the fact that all 4 participants are top contenders to Cena's championship, though Khali and Dykstra continue to be dogged by accusations that they're nothing but Cena's pawns. I'm glad we'll have a chance to take out Khali and Dykstra, That way, these great Raw fans will see a real title challenge at Vengeance, not just one of Cena's toadies going through the motions to protect him. As has been the case in recent weeks, Foley was unavailable for comment. We got a cryptic text message from Coach. You're a brave man accepting Foley's offer like that. Now you get to test the strength of your friendship with him when the two of you team up to take on Cena, Khali, Dykstra in a 3-on-2 handicap match this week on Raw. And depending on how many personalities Foley brings, you may actually have the advantage. Yeah, right, Coach. Now, this is confusing. This is where the story mode starts to just kind of get silly because there was no offer given. I mean, we're going to do this thing. We're not ducking anything. But there was no offer given. So I don't exactly know what he's talking about here. But we're going to simulate on to once again fill up our inbox and our DMs.
You gotta be the dumbest dude I ever met. You realize that you're taking on a champ and 2 top contenders this week, right? Because all you got is a washed up psycho watching your back, kid. And that ain't gonna be good enough.
This week, there's going to be chaos, devastation, and carnage in that ring. And I've got your back, but keep your distance. In the heat of battle, I can't be held responsible for my actions. Bang, bang!
Definitely got Cactus Jack coming out. Even though I know Cactus Jack isn't actually in this game. He was in 2007. This would have been a great storyline for 2007, but it's only Mick Foley in this game. And then Coach just, again, reminding us that we've got a handicap match that you are going to see in the next episode because that's all we got for you here. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave some feedback below, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with Carlito's story because we're going to keep going. Take it easy. Later.